Wow, this can turn into such an exhausting process. Um, so this is my TikTok dedicated to my love for video games. And instead of just uploading like um, a clean gaming video of like a game review or me talking about a game, like a commentary, I thought, where's the fun in that when a lot of the fun is in all of the pratfalls of trying to get the video recording to work and everything. At this point, after so many tries, I'm kind of literally exhausted. Um, if I could even try to think of what went wrong, and most people have probably mastered all of this before, but I'm on a PC. I have Microsoft Windows 11, and I'm using, of course, since it's Microsoft, I'm using Xbox Gamer Bar that has the video capture, but it works alongside of with RetroArch. Probably works with other programs too. Possibly, I don't know, but it's a lot. But anyway, this is RetroArch. This is one of the new versions, the more modern versions of RetroArch. I have two different programs of RetroArch. I have like the one of the older versions and a newer one like this one. And the older one, it's not astronomically different, but it does have some very conceivable differences. Like, for instance, right now the core I have loaded is super fast. I was too lazy to restart the program. I don't even know what would happen if I unloaded the core at this point, but I guess it's gonna let me do it. But yeah, this is like the arcade cabinet score that's really popular. Got really popular several years ago. Works for almost every arcade ROM that you can get. It used to be a coin operated cabinet, back when. And Atari 2600. This is just some stuff that I have. I got some Commodore 64 games working the other day, which was definitely a new thing for me. Very interesting. It's kind of like a home computer system console. It's kind of like a computer almost, but not. Definitely, I was out of the radar for that one. My family never even thought about having a Commodore. I'm sure so many people did at some point. I don't know. Like, it went alongside the Nintendo Entertainment System and the original 8-bit Sega. The name of that Sega always like eludes me. Which was interesting to imagine owning one of those Sega 8-bit Segas, just like the Nintendo Entertainment System. This is like PC Engine, which would be for TurboGrafx 16 games. But I have so much. I don't have any space left on this computer really to even get a ROM set of TurboGrafx 16 games anymore because I'm running a game development engine and everything, and I'm really need a new computer, but I'm not even gonna go there yet. But yeah, this is like a Game Boy core. Um, this is like the regular NES. You can use it for Super Nintendo as well. You could use this for Nintendo Entertainment System or Super Nintendo, whatever. This Boopin 64 is good for 64, but sometimes you gotta mess with the drivers. Just giving you a little tour of my cores on this program here. Sony PlayStation, Vita PSX, PCSX, rearm. Sometimes you have to try different ones. Swan Station to kind of get your feet wet. But yeah, I like my other program more for RetroArch. The difference is the older versions, when you load a core and you load the content, once you load the content, it's permanently loaded on here. And the files get integrated on the actual program, and there's like some little system icons over here, like for Sega, for Nintendo, or for Game Boy, or for whichever that are like uh, you the actual icons of that system or something that make it recognizable. And and you click on it, but you might like see a controller or something or another icon, and you click on it, and then you have all the games already loaded in here. Whereas for I don't know why they switched it. I have no idea. But whereas for the newer RetroArch programs, they once you load the content, you got to go into your file system, go to your user, go to your downloads, and then this when you see all your downloads, it literally shows every freaking like most of my downloads. It probably even has um my game development stuff as well, files like Microsoft build tools and um I recently in the last couple of years I finally, after literally forever, tried to play Xenogears, and there's just so much to that, but that's on the original Sony PlayStation. But yeah, I love going back to Shadows of the Empire. That was quite a experience for me back when that came out. I didn't own it, but I had to go. I played it like at my best friend's house. He lived like an hour away. My parents had already moved, and we'd have to go back there, and I played that game at his house, and it was just mind blowing. Here's some PC stuff, like some original DOS stuff, like Lands of Lore. That's a big one for me. There's the French development program I'm using with C# right now. Godot, game engine development game engine, whatever you want to call it. Castlevania Chronicles for PlayStation. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff like ROM sets. Like you have like the complete Game Boy collection. So if I was doing Nintendo, I would go down. There's the Super NES ROM set. But yeah, for this one, you got to go into your files every single time. You don't get them loaded into the program, which is kind of a little bit different. I don't know why they do it like that, but the NES one should be somewhere, unless I just deleted it. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Is it no? Because that's the strange thing is that it's supposed to be. Uh, really confused as to where it is. Here. No, that's not it. Oh yeah, here it is. Of course, NES ROMs pack. Just a little short, funny little thing here. So you got like Australia, you got Canada, you got unknown country. What is that all about? Europe, hacks, PC, whatever that would mean. PD, I have no idea. Pirated, Sweden. Let's look at Sweden. Looks like there's only a few games. Swedish version for that. Yeah, and and all my little pratfalls, I realized, oh, I can't just start the game because it'll stop the video once I start a game. So then I would have to uh kind of like I guess pause my whatever I'm doing, and then I don't know. You have to. Yeah, I mean, it stops the video. This video here, the screen record. So yeah, USA. So I could at least show you the two games I have so far on my TikTok. I'm not gonna really show you the games, but I'll show them on here before I cut this thing off because I'm starting to ramble. But anybody that's very, really genuinely interested in video games and love video games, I'm sure they'll watch this. And some people may not. It just depends on the person. Uh, but yeah. Um. So you go down B's, C's, D, then you get down to DOs, and there is a search thing for this too. So you can search and then put D. You go right to the D's. That's probably the best way to do it. You could put like DO, but I don't know. Yeah, there's Double Dragon 2 The Revenge. Then search Super or CU. Then you have here's Super Mario Brothers 3, the epic, amazing game. So yeah, but anyway, uh, yeah, I mean, I can't even remember all the stuff that's happened tonight. It's crazy, all the little thoughts and sentiments that I wanted to say. But if you're watching, thank you, and if you made it all the way here, I really appreciate you, and I just feel like this is a good outlet for me. Um, just putting my love for this stuff somewhere on social media where someone can where I can just feel the energy come back, and because when a lot of our real world relationships fail in the real world, and this is becoming we're going into this digital age, we find ourselves more and more connected to things online, and we don't have a strong network in our real lives. We may or may not, or everybody's different. And if you're listening out there and you love video games of all sorts, especially a lot of the first systems pioneered kind of things, and you appreciate that kind of thing, like Atari 2600 and the original Nintendo Entertainment System. If you like that stuff, then you'll like. Then I like to share that stuff with you guys or whoever might want to listen. But I hope you have a good evening wherever you are, or morning wherever you are in the world. And all right.